Hello, everybody. Happy Hump Day. That's right. Wednesday is here, and that means we are closer to the weekend than ever. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by tonight. I want to apologize before we get started. At the end of last night's stream, I literally ended off being like, see you guys on Thursday, see you guys in 48 hours, and then basically immediately after I finished stream, I was like, wait, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming on Wednesday, so apologies for the mixed messaging. Apparently, I don't even know my own schedule, so thank you guys for being here today on Wednesday. That's right, Digitiff's going to be hosting tonight as we play some more Hades 2. Apologize for the late start. I was running a little behind this evening because I wasn't feeling well. The weather here is absolutely crazy. We're currently on pace for the warmest day in January in Calgary ever recorded. Today it was 17 degrees, January 14th. So the absurd change in pressure is giving me such a headache. I've got such a bad headache behind my eyes, so after work I had to put in some eye drops, had to close my eyes and put a hot compress over them, and I'm feeling a little bit better right now. Got my glasses on, but yeah, certainly not 100%, so that's what Digitiff is for, stepping in when human Tiff isn't at her best. But yeah, absolutely wild. 17 degrees. I couldn't believe it. I was driving to the office this afternoon and my car read 17 on January 14th. I'm just as flabbergasted as you are. As I said, I read a news article this morning and it said if it tracked, because it was calling for it to be 17 degrees, and it said it was going to be the warmest recorded January in Calgary on record, or day in Calgary on record. So it's absolutely bananas. It's the beauty of living by such a large mountain range, is that we get some really wild weather here. We get what's called Chinooks, which are these warm winds that come down by the mountains. It's something I didn't realize. Growing up on the East Coast, I had never even seen mountains until I moved to Calgary. But I had no idea how much of an impact mountain ranges actually have on weather. I never would have suspected the two things are correlated. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on with me. It is absurdly warm here today. And again, that very sudden and drastic change in barometric pressure is giving me such a bad headache. So hoping to push through it. I just took some Advil. Like I said, I closed my eyes for a little bit, had the warm compress. Hoping to feel a little better, and hanging out with you guys and playing video games always helps me feel a little better. So let's load right back into Hades 2. We are on night 58 and coming off a victory against Grandpa. On last night's stream, we defeated Kronos, and then we got our chance to talk to Zagreus again, and Zag is finally on board with the plan. He said, okay, I'm going to get you my dad's spear, and with it, we're going to put a stop to Kronos for good. It has given Mel a little bit of pause, though. Zag's concerns has made her think, is there any better way we can do this other than murdering my family? Hecate is having none of it. She's like, do your job or not at all. But there is sort of that seed of doubt in Mel's mind, and I wonder, when push comes to shove, will she be able to go through with it? Even though Kronos, Grandpa, is an absolute bastard, at the end of the day, he is still family, but, I mean, does that override what he's done? I don't know. Just something to consider. Regardless, we've already done everything we need to do in the Crossroads this evening. On last night's stream, we also got the chance to speak to Dora, which was perhaps the highlight of last night's stream. Dora has all of her mortal memories restored, which means she now remembers who she was, and most importantly, what she did. As a few of you guys hypothesized, it appears that Dora is indeed short for Pandora. Dora opened Pandora's box and afflicted humankind and mortals with a number of terrible, terrible things. She didn't get too much into it. She said she still wants to process her thoughts, which I mean, like, fair enough. But yeah, we're at least getting started on speaking to Dora. With all that said, before we go anywhere, looks like there's a little bit of a lore tidbit right here.
Within the silver pool now swim dark apparitions of the arms of night, in forms unlike the princess of the underworld has previously seen.
So many different forms.
So many different forms, and we've unlocked a number of them, but at the end of the day, the very standard torches are still my favorite. Call it an old friend, if you will. I feel so good about these torches, and we've tried other combinations, we've tried other weapons, we've tried other forms, but in the end, I always keep coming back to these guys, and I'm not mad about it. I love these torches. Hey, Rector, Hades Hump Day. It sure is. Honestly, I should edit the stream title to make it. Well, I got it Hump Day Hades 2. Hades 2 Hump Day would be the same thing, just the other way around. Yeah, Hades Hump Day. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. I hope your Hump Day treated you well. I hope everybody is doing well today. Hump Dadies might be a bit much. You don't think I can go that far? All right, another thing we did on last night's stream is we did complete the prophecy to bring the Transcendent Embryo on a run, which means we don't need to have it on anymore. Not that it's a bad heirloom per se, but I like being able to switch up my heirloom for the situation that we're in. So we are going to unequip the Embryo, and we're going to equip... I think I'm going to start off with Gold Purse. Start off with some money, and then go from there. If we're using the torches, I do want to bring Hecuba, the doggo, with us again. It's been a busy day, but not too bad. How are you doing? I was just saying I've got a terrible migraine today. That's why stream started a little bit late, because I had my eyes closed with a hot compress over them and took some Advil, and I seem to be feeling a little bit better now, and hopefully, friendship and video games will help, but that's why Digitiff is hosting tonight. Because I'm unfortunately not feeling my best, but hopefully we'll shake it here with some successful Hades 2 runs.
She'd prevail. Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. All my disciples and myself salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress Odysseus and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
Good old Skelly really likes his ego being stroked. I mean, can we blame him? Everyone loves a good ego boost. Nothing cures a headache better than a big fat W. Exactly. Hi, Euro. How are you? Happy Hump Day. Thank you all for stopping in. Did I say hi to everybody? I don't know that I even did. Hi, TS. Hi, Beast. Hi, Rector. Hi again, Euro. Good to see you all. Thank you for stopping in. I think we're going to do an overworld run to start stream tonight. We ended off on a victorious underworld run last night. So I think I'd like to go into the overworld tonight. I'm not going to use any testaments. It looks like in order for a testament to actually become active, we're going to need to stack it up to 4, and then we're going to need to defeat Prometheus. The overworld and Prometheus in general is tough enough as it is. I wouldn't mind maybe doing like 1 or 2, maybe even 3, but 4 of these is going to make things tough. If it was the underworld, I might consider it, but considering the increase in difficulty that the overworld brings, I'm going to hold off. Perhaps some other Eve. Let's just go for it in a regular difficulty. And our first boon of the night, ooh, brought to you by Selene. Let's give her some nectar.
O Moon, my steady friend through all these nights, I have for you this humble offering.
I am grateful for your generosity, though the kinship that we share is more than sufficient and makes the lonely nights seem to soar by.
I love Selene. She's just literally the best.
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
I see what you now seek to do. With the Titan Kronos reeling from his latest loss, it is an opportunity to aid Olympus in its plight. Shine forth then for the gods.
I shine forth for you, my lady. And I'm gonna use my favorite gift of the moon, the Lunar Ray, aka firing my laser. Alrighty. As I mentioned, the base configuration of torches is definitely my favorite weapon at this point in the game. Feels nice and familiar, so we'll do our best to power these up as we go. And it's a great start to start off with Selene. I need someone in my life to tell me my kinship makes the night soar by, right? Alana, can you tell me that my kinship makes your nights soar by, please? Can you work that into your vocabulary? Thanks. But yeah, what was everybody up to today? Anything exciting happen on your hump day, or was it just one of those hump days where you got through it and now you're happy to see the back half of it? That's kind of where I am. Work was okay, don't get me wrong. Work was fine as far as work goes. But this migraine I've had, it's gotten progressively worse throughout the day, so that made my day a little crappier.
Great Queen of Olympus, I am humbled to have earned your favor, and will do everything I can to honor you.
Alana will tell you that when she gets a bigger box. I mean, she got a Switch 2 box for Christmas. She really can't complain at this point. She's got so much storage for her items. Most things that Selene says are just the ultimate compliments. I just love her. Like, she's very eloquent when she speaks, and yeah, she gives the best compliments. Always making me feel good, that's Selene. Hi, Kirky. Good evening. Happy Hump Day, or I guess for Kirky and TS, it's actually already Thursday. So I hope your Hump Day was good, you guys, and happy Thursday to you all.
I'm bound by wedlock, yet you praise me thus. I must say you are full of surprises, my dear, or potentially just very ignorant, or both.
I don't have to be married to praise my auntie, do I? I'm just here giving out presents. I'm feeling generous tonight.
We saw reports suggesting that you made it to the lowest depths. I thought perhaps you had prevailed. Though not yet, it seems. A sign of progress, nonetheless. Press on.
I did prevail. The thing is, against Kronos, prevailing is only temporary. As you say, it's a sign of progress, and we are pressing on. And tonight, I'm climbing up to help you guys. We're going to start off with a fantastic boon. The boon of Hera, Sworn Strike. Love that one.
Stronger.
Alrighty, what are our options this evening? Let's go... I think I'm going to go the full right side, actually. We've got more max magic down here. I guess the game assumes you'd nectar her up way earlier than you have. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've actually gifted Hera many nectars at this point. I mean, honestly, it's very random because A, you don't see all the gods and goddesses on every run, of course, so you can only gift who you happen to see. And then B, not only is there the randomness of actually meeting some of these people, but when you meet them, you also have to have nectar on hand, so... Unfortunately, some people ultimately end up getting gifted a bit more than others, but we're doing our best to make everybody feel loved and valued, filling their tummies up with nectar. Wasn't last night your very first, so this one was nectar number 2? You're right. I've been really slacking on Hera. Although, to be fair, I do try to prioritize my nectar for some of my most favored characters. Like, for example, I see Icarus. Icarus is getting nectar. Not that I dislike Hera per se, but I don't think she's sort of at the top of the totem pole. We're lucky tonight because my pockets are positively full of nectar. We've got 5 more nectars still to go, so a lot of people are going to get gifts tonight. But I don't normally have that much nectar on me either. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, who's left? There's one little zombie up in the corner. I couldn't even see him. Let's do Nexus Rush. Your sprint inflicts hitch on surrounding foes and deals damage when it does. And then we can compel a shade. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. We haven't recruited many shades to the shade army, so it's always good. The shade has been pacified. The fact that Hera keeps insisting you ought to be married to indulge in nectar does push her down a peg or two. Exactly.
Lizardtail. Dust. Welcome to my pharmacy.
Hello. Looks like a fantastic pharmacy. I'll ignore all the blood and corpses around you. We'll call it holistic medicine, I suppose. Sorry to interrupt your incantation, but here's some nectar to make up for the interruption.
One always could see plain your talent, sorceress. But truth be told, I thought your heart would be a liability. Perhaps, however, I was wrong in that.
I'm thankful for your faith in me. My heart is never so assertive that it would lead me astray. Or so I tell myself anyway. You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Straightforward indeed. Good to hear I'm not on the list, though.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
Medea is a petty bitch, and honestly, love it.
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals.
Damn.
As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
An organizational queen. I bet she's got a hell of an Excel spreadsheet in the works. Let's grab the fated choice. Corrosion on sight. After a foe joins the encounter, it'll lose 50% of any armor it has. I don't know that that's necessarily very helpful, but we're getting to the point now where we're really close to fulfilling a lot of different prophecies. So when fated choices are offered and, you know, they're not absolutely terrible, I want to try to take them because I do think we're pretty close to maybe, there you go, speak of the devil, actually, fulfilled another prophecy. So that makes that choice well worth it. TF says, honestly, that does seem pretty powerful to me. Yeah, depending on what monsters join the fray and if they have armor. It might not come in handy right now, but I mean, the monsters up on the top of Mount Olympus always have armor. And usually there's like multiple sort of waves of them. So I think it'll become more useful the higher we climb.
If only we could have met when we weren't in the midst of a war, Lord Hephaestus. But at least I had the opportunity to meet you at all. Your dedication to your craft is an inspiration. I strive to be as skilled at mine.
Last night we finished 4 prophecies, I believe, so we've literally been on a roll. And, well, we've already finished 1 here tonight. Let's see how many more we can hammer out.
Oh, cheers. Don't know you all too well and don't like drawing up conclusions till I'm very sure of something, but you seem a decent enough sort. Much more than can be said for certain members of the family, ain't it?
Damn, I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, there you are. We lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep you couldn't spine you no more. Well, you still got your arms and legs. Must have turned out all right.
It's always a blessing when you leave with all limbs intact. I think here I'm actually going to swap out. I like Smithy Rush better than Nexus Rush, and Smithy Rush is an epic boon. So I think I'm actually going to do a bit of a sacrifice
Should
there.
head to the main square.
That was easy.
Hecuba,
We've
go
got a
dig.
dig spot for Hecuba
Well done.
before we go. Alrighty, 2 pylons remaining. So I knew I wanted to get this full side, but now let's see where we're gonna go for our final 2 rooms. I think we go Demeter, bottom left, I guess, and then maybe Health. Or maybe Hermes. I don't know. Let's go Demeter first. And we'll give Grandma Demeter some nectar. We're going through it quick here.
I cannot begin to imagine all that you do for this world, Grandmother. All living creatures count on you and what the seasons bring. That you are able to make time for me amid all that is not something I'll ever take for granted.
Thank you for the offering, though I am usually left cold. From mortals lately, merely begging cries for mercy, nothing more. Let my crops grow, Lady Demeter. Save my harvest, Lady Demeter. Insufferable.
Damn, Grandma, that's cold.
Your recent descent took you deeper than my deepest roots, close to where the Titan Kronos now resides, and holds your mother captive with the rest. Is there no way to inform us of what happened?
Not quite yet. Ooh, this is gonna be great. Weed Killer, an epic boon. Our Omega attack deals more damage. It does use 10 more magic, but that's a small price to pay for 80% more Omega attack damage. That's crazy. Wow.
For my mother.
Thank you, Grandmother. That's a heck of a boon right there. Alright, so what one should we get for our last one? Maybe we just go Paul. No, I think I'm gonna go health. We've only got 110 health. Health never goes astray, and we did get some pretty good boons in these few rooms. Oh, look who it is!
Suggest remaining far afield of me at all times, witch.
Okay. You're nice and friendly, aren't you? Anyway, at least we might earn some money here in this contest with Heracles. But yes, the Achilles heel in this run is definitely going to be mana regeneration. You can see we are burning through it at an alarming rate. So if and when we can get some boons to supplement our mana regeneration, we're going to want to get those. Health always comes in handy, especially upstairs. Yep, exactly. Luckily, we got 140 gold from that, bringing us to 462, which is good. And then I've only got 2 more nectars left. Yeah, we'll give one to you.
My favor in exchange for drink? No. You waste your resources and time. My time as well. You'll get a share of spoils if you earn your kills, but nothing more.
Damn, we'll give the nectar back then, if you're going to be ungrateful about it.
Nevertheless, we're both working for the same family, and I have seen firsthand the efforts you're taking to drive back their enemies. And I'm grateful.
You have her blessing then. Just like that, she gave you her strength, her approval.
Who's she?
You mean Hera? Of course she did. We're all on the same side. More than that, we're family.
Yeah, but Hera doesn't like her stepson, Heracles. I don't think he gets as warm a reception from Hera as we do.
Family. It figures that Her Grace the Queen presides over the entire concept. Marriage, birthing, and the like. Curses in a charitable form. Fight on.
Thanks. Not quite the conversationalist, that Heracles, but anyway, we're done here. And now let's go fight the Cyclops.
Clean.
We can spend some money at our favorite shop before we go as well. Hey, another nectar. Perfect. Let's buy everything here. Let's get another balloon as well.
Admit it, girl. You would have taken any sort of blessing here and now, whether from me or any of my kin. Well, as the fates would have it, you're getting the very best.
So many Hera boons tonight. She is really sponsoring this run. We are going to get Extended Family. Our damaging effects from Olympians are stronger for each boon giver you have, so the more variety we have, the better. And right now we'll get a plus 4% bonus effect damage per god or goddess. That stacks up to 12, which is great. And we'll grab the pomegranate slice, which upgrades Weed Killer. Our Omega attack damage is up to 95% plus now.
I bear the gift you generously gave to me, a keepsake to bring fortune on such nights. Things are looking up already. Well, it can't hurt.
Yeah, we started off with so much money thanks to that heirloom.
Oh, I missed you. There's something nasty in the air tonight. And it's not just you or the stink from town. Must be that witch up to no good. You palling up with her?
If you know of Lady Medea, then you must know she's not somebody to be crossed. She would not hesitate to curse my foes, including you.
Was that a threat? I think it was. You don't go saying stuff like that, not in this town. Your pal knows to stay where I can't smell her. Unlike you.
Has Polyphemus ever defeated me in battle? If he has, like, it was at the very beginning, like, one time. I don't know where he gets off on still even talking smack to me, considering he has basically a non-existent success rate, but anyway. No shortage of confidence. That Cyclops of ours. You're absolutely melting him here.
Shamble sheep.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cyclops vanquished yet again. Maybe you should rethink your smack talk strategy. I think you're jinxing yourself every time.
I'd best switch keepsakes there.
Yes, we will switch keepsakes as we have gotten our 150 gold, meaning this keepsakes effect has now expired. So, next up, let's grab... I think we're gonna do Silken Sash, maybe?
The sash.
Try to build up some armor through the next couple of areas. Definitely want a Soul Tonic and a Centaur Heart here. We've got money to spare, so let's get the upgrades. And then proceed across the sea.
Onward, Hecuba.
Maybe if the Cyclops spent less time spewing shit and more time training to fight, he might have a chance.
I see everything.
Burn!
Dig, please, Hecuba.
Get him! Alright.
Which way now?
Let's go money. When in doubt, choose the money path. Charon always has some nice stuff available to us. So that money will come in handy soon enough, I'm sure. Perfect. 100 gold. Replenish my stash, and then keep moving. GG on catching a stunky beast. That's right, you are now the proud owner of a skunk. Get some more nectar so we can continue our gift-giving spree here this evening. You get a nectar, and you get a nectar, and you too get a nectar!
For me.
Nice. And then by picking up the nectar, we also get a palm slice, which means our smithy rush got upgraded. No, our sworn strike got upgraded, rather. Nice. Let's go Selene this time. We're also not getting hit, which is nice, because it means we're accumulating armor, which is never a bad thing. Oh, look who it is!
Right here.
Hi, Icarus! Always so good to see you. Never fails to put a smile on my face when I see him fly by, that's for sure. You can tell right away that I ran out of magic, because right away I am doing significantly less damage. Our Omega attack is a very significant part of our build, so we gotta make sure we keep our magic up.
You did it. Manifest your desire.
Okay. After using your Hex, you deal plus 5% damage this encounter. Whenever you use your Hex, gain plus 10 armor. Our Hex has more power, and let's stack for dealing more damage.
On to the next phase.
No, hello. It's so good to see you. Before we do anything, here, a nectar for you.
I was so reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. I was stuck in a bloody tower. Couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
For someone who spends so much time up in the clouds, you're far too stuck in your own head at times. This isn't a test, Icarus. It's me. And I simply like it when you're you.
Aww.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like.
This is what we love, Icarus. I love dead ahead of schedule.
No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
I'll try. I'll definitely try. I'd be a fool not to. So then, onward towards whatever comes our way.
Onward and upward, my friend.
Though still appreciate the moment, yes.
Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
I am still bound there. I just loosened the bindings a bit. Though I feel absolutely wretched now. So if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
Wait, Icarus was in God of War too? Interesting. Man, they really had the full cast in the original God of War trilogy, didn't they?
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey?
Stumbling over your words there, Icarus. I would love to get Ingenious Strike, but I don't think we can afford it right now. We can't prime 35 magic. Instead, I'm going to go Supply Chain. And we're getting it early enough on the run that we should be able to activate it a number of times, which is good. Whenever we clear 7 encounters, we'll receive a delivery of 10 healing, which doesn't really matter. Most importantly, we'll get 2 palm slices.
Good idea. Good night.
Good night. Thank you for your help.
The good work.
Artemis is one of the very small handful of Greek gods not in God of War. I'm surprised. Is there a lore reason why she wasn't in the game? Oh,
Cheers,
nice.
Hermes.
My packages are here. Thanks, Hermes. Increase of max magic, increase of max life. And then let's go see Uncle Poseidon. And we can give Uncle Poseidon a drink.
I heard the tales of my father's brothers long before we met, Uncle. And you're as mighty and courageous as they say. But I also feel as though you've been looking out for me. Thank you for making me feel welcome and safe.
Such a voyage we have had, haven't we, niece? And you're not even in my same vicinity. Just how it is with relatives. They're with you even when they're not. Know that I'm with you too, and always making certain that the coast is clear. At least after you find one of my boons.
Artemis is smart enough to stay away from Kratos, if I had to guess. Fair enough.
We've all been counting on you, little niece, but still. I'd not expected you could take on Kronos and prevail. I thought at best you'd keep him busy for a while. You must be very strong, like me.
Found a way to get a compliment in there for yourself, eh, Uncle? I am going to grab a Flood Gain. Ooh, this is really going to come in handy, actually. Our Omega moves make us briefly restore any magic that we use, and that'll repeat every 8 seconds.
Spectral gate activated.
So that will cut down on the amount of magic that we're using, which is going to be important. Here's a question for you, Beast. Who's even left alive at the end of the original God of War trilogy? In terms of gods and goddesses, did Kratos spare anybody? Also, I feel like we don't fight this pirate captain guy very often. This is not an encounter we regularly see on our runs.
Are all sailors as surly as that one?
Oh yeah, here we go. His name is the Yargonaut. You have known shades of mortals claiming to have sailed all the way across Poseidon's waters. That arrogance is probably what got them killed before their brief days living necessarily ran out. But there are famous sailors, it is true, infamous ones as well, who preyed upon the other kind. In death, blood no longer flows through their veins, but the salt of the sea still does.
Hear me, on my authority.
In God of War, everyone dies, including Kratos? Oh, so it's a happy ending. Just kidding. Should we do Hereditary Bane or Dying Wish? Honestly, both are good. I think I'll go Hereditary Bane.
My strength reborn.
And then we might be able to earn an upgrade to our moon powers. Nice. Alright, next up, we'll get some more bearing. Increase the purpose, and then we get all the way to the end. Trinity. Our hex actually will fire 3 beams in a fan pattern.
Darkness guide you.
That'll come in handy. And now we get to see Cersei.
Cotton plant and
Running into so many people tonight.
Oh, hello.
Hello to you.
How lately is the temperament of Our Lady Hecate? Long has it been since last I basked in her wisdom, for I have wisdom of my own, she says. You must have needed her attention more than I.
Oh, is Cersei a former student of Hecate? Interesting.
Madam Cersei, I did not mean to deny you her attention. Although Headmistress has been preoccupied not just with my training, but with leading the unseen, warding the crossroads against any harm, readying our plans to take back what's ours. She's counting on us. On you.
I know, and I apologize that I insinuated any feelings of resentment on my part, for none exist towards you, let alone her. You have my word, Poppet. It's just... she was like a mother to me. Oh, how she hated when I told her so.
Now, Mel can relate to that. Alrighty, let's, honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple here. Word of greater girth. Grow in size so that we have 15% extra max life, and most importantly, we deal 15% more damage with our weapon.
Then you shall have it.
Thank you.
Did it work?
Yep. You are bigger, and your voice is deeper and slower. Love it. Ooh, low voicemail. Yeah, absolutely love when we get to change not only Mel's size, but also her voice. Always a fun little thing to do. Okay, let's go magic.
Push closer.
Oh, the issue with the fan of beams is that it throws my aim off a little bit, so I gotta make sure that I'm actually aiming at the monster when I use my beams. Alrighty.
Look to my light nearby.
Got it.
Let's buy everything. Shields, pomegranate, upgrade a flood game, and a Poseidon boon.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's go Sea Star. Whenever you claim rewards other than boons or the Daedalus hammer or rare resources, a copy may appear. We get a 30% double reward chance. Potentially make some more money. And now let's go Sierras.
Trouble. I almost thought you weren't going to show up. Leave me hanging yet another night. I mean, why not? You're so inconsiderate sometimes.
You're telling me while I've been in the underworld, you've just been waiting here night after night? What am I supposed to tell you where I'm going in advance?
Okay, I like Big Mel. She big, she buff, her voice is so deep. Whew. It's doing things for me.
That's what a real friend would do, so no, I guess not. Maybe you shouldn't come back. What do I care? Have a couple.
Have you know? Yeah, I didn't want to bring the tone down by commenting on it further, but whoa, mama.
How about this? All right.
I'll never forget how difficult Eris was the first handful of times we fought her. She had my number. Nowadays, though, she's really not so bad. Especially when I'm this big and this buff.
Return to Shadow now?
Bye, Strife. You've been vanquished.
Get out of here. Ah.
Wow. Look at all the stuff we get. We get an apple. We get 2 palms. 3 palms. Heck yeah. Thanks, Uncle Poseidon. That was a great time for that boon to kick in. We're nice and upgraded. Look at all those +2s and +3s. Let's start climbing.
Solid ground.
Now, let's switch our heirloom to... I think I'm gonna do Knuckle Bones, because next up is Prometheus, who always gives me a little bit of trouble. So let's go Knuckle Bones.
Excellent.
Then we'll pick up the Shield Charm as well. Eris's other name is Discordia. She's my main in Smite, really. Today I learned. Right, let's start off with some money, because we have run rather low. If purple's your favorite color, you'll love her Smite design. Purple is not my favorite color, but it is Alana's favorite color. What are your guys' favorite colors? Whoa! Uncle Poseidon gave me double money there. His boon is activated twice in as many areas. That's awesome.
Lord Poseidon.
Wow, that statue did so much damage to the sentinels there. That's awesome. If I had to guess, my favorite color would be blue. Nice choice. Great choice. Cool people like the color blue, so I heard.
There.
Eris's golden apple is also known as the Apple of Discord. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, a fitting name for someone who sows discord. Absolutely. Look at us learning all the lore. Love it. Kirky says I'm a green main. Oh my god. Going forward, that is how I will be describing my favorite color. I'm a blue main. That's fantastic. Do you know, growing up when I was a kid, my favorite color was green? I don't know when or why it changed to blue, but it did at some point. But I vividly remember when I was pretty young, like I'm talking like 5 and 6 years old, my favorite color was green. So, I don't know what happened. Your team red? All great picks. All great picks. As long as you don't pick yellow or orange, I can appreciate it. I really do not like the color yellow or orange. They're too much. They hurt my eyes. I suppose certain shades of yellow and orange can be nice, but I'm talking like bright yellow, bright orange. It's a no for me. Now, I've got 1 nectar left, so may as well share it with my beautiful cousin.
At this rate, we might someday have ourselves a feast to rival one arranged by Dionysus himself. Then let us fight with all our might to bring about such an enticing possibility.
Here's to a future where you've time enough for feasting, not just military strategy. Though I'd not want to see you battle Dionysus, even when it comes to organizing feasts.
Tiff Kirky's literally in between yellow and orange. What, with green? I mean, that's fine. You can be in between. Just don't be yellow and don't be orange. We like red, we like green, we like blue, we like pink, we like purple. I don't know what other colors there are. I like them, just not yellow and orange, okay?
How strange it is to meet you face to face. Your brother Zagreus I spoke to many times, though by boon all but once. You must know he had his struggles at home. Now it seems your side of the family is repaying us for back then.
Oh, you mean his username color?
What's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas? Black-eyed peas can sing us a sing. Chickpeas can only hum us one.
Why is that so dumb? Idaho, thank you so much for the 100 biddies and the laughs. Appreciate it as always. Happy hump day. Hope you're having a good day today. And yeah, Kirky or sandwich.
If there's a debt to be repaid, then I am unaware, Lady Athena. I'm here because our family is in peril, my side and yours.
Of course, and it wasn't my intent to suggest otherwise. I'm merely reflecting on the change of circumstance. Well then, one boon deserves another.
All right. Boons of Athena. As I mentioned before, I am in the point of the game where I do want to start prioritizing fated choices because we are getting really close to completing a lot of these prophecies. So, I am going to pick up the phalanx shot here.
And very well. Our family's counting on us.
Bye. Boss fight coming up.
You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances.
Such epic music here. Is he having a seizure? What is happening? Huh. I feel like he wasted the last 15 seconds just flailing about. That was,
another branch.
Interesting tactical choice. Anyway.
In the name of Hades.
What has Demeter got for us? Steady growth. Whenever you clear enough encounters, a random boon you have gains rarity. We'll take that. That'll come in handy, and we've still got lots of encounters left before we get to Typhon. I see the armor having buff has worked wonders. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We've gotten to the point in the run now where all the enemies basically have armor, so we're reaping the rewards from the thing Medea gave us. It was a good choice after all, and it fulfilled the prophecy, so it's a double good choice. Music's always so whimsical on this part of the mountain. Alright, next up. Do we want to go to the store? Yeah, I have a feeling this might be the last stop.
Clear landing spot.
Before our fight.
I see a lost shade.
Let's buy everything we can. That increases Sworn Strike.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And we will grab Plentiful Forage here.
Desolation.
We're actually not at the boss yet. I thought we were. We still got time. So let's go up our max magic. Activate that statue. Get rid of some of those harpies. This build is awesome. You can see the hitch effect activating a whole bunch as well. Speaking of activating a whole bunch, holy crap. Sworn Strike is up to +4. Smithy Rush is +4. Purpose is +3. So many upgrades. That was fantastic. Plus we got our deliveries there from good old Hermes. Things are going well, I think. Why, hello there, random sentry bots. What are you doing?
Lord Zeus!
Straightforward.
I love it. Alrighty. Now, this must be the final stop before the boss. Yeah. Alright, cool. Got a little extra money here. Heal. Pomegranates. Upgrade Flood Gain, and then get another Poseidon.
In the name of Hades.
Let's do Hydraulic Might. At the start of each encounter, our attacks and specials are stronger for 10 seconds. So we'll just try to do as much damage as we can at the very beginning of the encounter. Alright, heading into the boss room, I think we're sitting pretty good. We got 385 max magic, 270 max health, a good array of upgraded boons. I'm feeling good about this.
You gods coerced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus. If you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Itos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Itos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall.
Not with that attitude, he won't, but honestly, no, he probably won't ever come around. Look how much damage we're doing. This is crazy. We've already taken a third of his health. Wow.
Come, show me what little foresight you can muster.
Middle, middle, up. Middle, middle, up.
The salt force is to me.
Take out the minions. Half health. It's so good to use this weapon against Prometheus in particular because it allows me to just stay far away from him, which is great because his attacks do so much damage. You want to put as much space between you and Prometheus as you can, in my experience. Although he does have some ranged attacks, like the one we just saw. We should get out of that AoE fire, though. Alright.
Flames never belong to you, but here, have them.
Middle. Down. Down. Middle. Down. Middle. Down. Down. Middle. Down. Nice. Can't touch me tonight, Prometheus. Ooh. Stupid eagle. Almost down, just a little bit more. Nice! Down he goes! That might have been our best round against Prometheus ever. Whoo!
They always do.
Yep, I like this build.
Who would have fought for you?
This is a good sign of things to come. Let's take this momentum and bring it right up to the tippy top of this mountain, shall we? I'm coming for you, Typhon. Ah, alright. Beautiful. B says, oh, I should also mention that Discordia is basically a troll in Smite. One of her abilities leaves you rooted, unable to move for a second. But if it hits multiple gods, they attack and deal damage to each other. Her ultimate is her making the apple grow, throwing it, and any god hit by it or the explosion tells their team they're the greatest and makes them argue a bit. Honestly, this all lines up perfectly with Eris's character in this game, so that's really funny. The consistency is there. Now, what do we put on as our final heirloom? I think we're going to go Lion's Fang. We'll deal plus 50% damage. We'll lose 5% of this bonus after each encounter. So by the time we get to Typhon, it'll probably be like plus 20% damage, but even still, that's quite a big buff. What should we buy? I'm just going to buy the Shield Charm, I think. We'll save the rest of our money. Thank you for the Froggy Collapse, TS. Very fitting on this hump day. 20% is nothing to sneeze at either, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Apocalyptic Typhon, lord and father of monstrosity, has fallen to the gods before. And for that ancient bitter loss, he now exacts a most terrible price.
He'll soon be falling to the gods again.
Yes, he shall. Alrighty. Up the mountain we go.
To all our family, welcome. What?
Oh, the tail's here. Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, my weed killer just got rarefied, apparently. Which is, if I can find it... There it is. That's now heroic, so our Omega attacks do plus 110% damage. Wow. That was probably the best boon we could have picked to get rarefied. That worked out really well.
Fishy. To me. It's a lamprey.
Alrighty. Up, up, up we go. Where we stop? Well, it'll be at the very top. And let's go Hera. She's sponsored the run this far. As we'll see her again.
Children, aren't you?
Before we can see Hera, though, we've got to fight this spawn of Typhon. Ooh. So far, so good. Keep it up, Mel. Can't touch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Hee 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 hee. Awesome. Easy. Easy. Monster vanquished.
Go cry to your father.
Yeah, that's right.
On my authority.
I'm sure he'll be very gentle and dry your tears. Let's go Bridal Glow. It'll make one random boon heroic and give it +2 level. Sworn Strike is the one that was picked, which honestly, wow, we've been doing good with the RNG tonight. First, Weed Killer got upgraded to heroic, and now Sworn Strike gets upgraded to heroic, which is probably the boon I would have picked, so I'm very, very happy with that choice. Our Sworn Strike is now level 6, which means our attacks deal plus 135% damage. Whew! Our damage is getting very high, and I love it. Easy little encounter there. Pick up some gold. Keep moving up. But do you know the Muffin Man? I don't know the Muffin Man, but I definitely know the Muffin Kitty Cat. Sworn Strike just got upgraded again. It's level 7 now, so we deal plus 145% damage. This is getting insane. Alright, next boss fight. Do we want to go... I think I want to go Selene. Because I've been using her moonbeam a lot in this run. Oh, it's the eyeball. Gross. I always prefer the tail to the eyeball. The eyeball is just so disgusting. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. He is going down in health fairly quickly. Unfortunately, so am I, though. It's the worst part. Nice. Okay, we got him. Monster thwarted. These guys are no match for me tonight. Hydraulic Might has been rarefied. And now we can get a few more upgrades in the skill tree. So, let's go increase our Hex's power. Charge up faster, more power. Deal more damage in the encounter. And our Hex will deal 50 damage in an area around me while I use it.
There at last.
Wow, we got back-to-back Selene boons. I think we're going to be able to fully upgrade. This is the first time I think we've ever been able to max out a Selene boon. That's pretty damn cool. I like that a lot. It is now our moonbeam, our lunar ray is now as fully upgraded as it can possibly be. Hell yeah. All right, Typhon, we're coming for you.
Hecuba. Good job.
See anything you like?
Hey, man. Do I have one final nectar? I think I do. No, I don't have any nectar. It says I'm able to give him a gift, though. Ah, it says Hermes may accept some ambrosia after his immediate concerns subside and you spend enough at his shrines. I mean, I don't know what the limit is. I feel like I've dropped absolute bank in Hermes' shrines, but anyway. I'll hold out for the day we can visit the Taverna together, but let's chat.
All right, Em, I don't want to hold you up now that you're here. You've got important business after all. Just making sure you made it in one piece.
Still in one piece, Lord Hermes, but we'll see how long that sticks. Though who knows, perhaps Typhon will flatten me instead of tearing me to shreds.
Oh, that is grim. Although you know what else is? This entire situation we're in. I mean, look at this place. So how about we both get out of here?
Sounds like a plan to me. See you, bud. Alright, we gotta get the double Big Mac combo. Then with our remaining money... how much do we got? 296. We'll go shields. And then we'll go double max magic. We're at 455 max magic now. We should be able to use all of the Omega moves in this fight. We've still got both our Death Defies. We've got full HP, 282, plus 60 shields. We are well and truly set up to take down the father of all monsters. Let's do this! That trick with the disappearing health bar doesn't impress me as much as it once did, Typhon. Let's be clear about that. I don't need to see your health bar to kick your ass.
I have to wear him down.
It was scary the first time, yeah. Not so much anymore, exactly. Damn, I do almost 5,000 damage with my Lunar Ray. That's huge. Look at this.
Hark, for it is I, you contemptible fiend. You have him down, Melinope. Fight on.
Thanks, Uncle Zeus. His health pool is 13 lunar rays then. Wow, when you put it like that, it's not so much, right? Okay, my shield's broke.
Making your children do the work.
Father of the Year award does not go to Typhon, that's for sure. Aha, I didn't let any of his children hatch. I think that's the very first time I've ever done that. Defeated the eggs in time such that no children appeared. That's nice. Now, I'm running out of magic now. It's to the point where this boss fight is so long, he has so much health. It's basically impossible to have enough magic coming into this that you don't run out. But the fact that we've gotten to his final phase before we're getting low on magic is a good sign. Bad sign, we just died, but of course we had a death defy, so no big deal. We're back on our feet, and he should be pretty close to dead now. We have done an insane amount of damage. Speaking of damage, that was my last death defy. I don't love that. Whew. But it's okay. We didn't need any more. My goodness. That guy is insane. Like, with how much damage I was doing, he still brought me down to only 64 HP left, no death defies. So, even when you think you're doing really good, Typhon can turn the tides really quickly, just with the insane amount of HP that he has and how long that fight ultimately takes. That somehow got alarmingly close, yeah. Whew, but it's okay, because glory is ours. I believe that is our 4th victory against Typhon, if I'm not mistaken. 4th time's the charm. Wow, look at that. This was a really good build. Very, very good build we had here.
If only Zagreus could see me now.
So that is our 4th void lens, which I believe it was 4 void lenses that we needed for one of the incantations. So we should have enough void lenses now. On our next run, we'll go to the underworld to get the spear, and then I think we might have all the ingredients we need for some of those incantations, which is really exciting.
Finally, the terrifying storm tearing apart the fortress of the gods starts to relent. Perhaps because its monstrous source is nowhere to be found.
At least for now.
That's back-to-back victories for us. We ended off last night's stream with a victory, starting off tonight's stream with a victory. I love it. Now let's go have a little family reunion, shall we?
To all my family on the mountain, let me pass.
Gosh, it is so beautiful up here. And yes, so bright. We need to get Mel a pair of sunglasses. My goodness, I can only imagine. Her retinas are burning right now.
They're here.
Apollo is belting it out, as per usual.
Blessings to you.
Hi, guys.
Typhon is not backing down, though we shall drive him back. Each night he deigns to threaten us, if that is what it takes.
Either that, or we could probably destroy him, along with this mountain and a good portion of the surrounding countryside. Although, where would we live thereafter?
We needn't weigh that possibility at all, Hera, my dear. Best not to even speak of it. Melinoi assured us Typhon could be dealt with in a different way.
I'd not intended to make promises on that account, Lord Uncle. Though I shall do everything in my power to ensure Olympus stands while Typhon falls. I just need to concentrate on Kronos for a while.
You're right, TS. It looks like Cersei's magic has run out. Mel's now back to her normal size and her normal voice. Kirky says she needs a set of lunar ray bands. Oh my god, Kirky, that's actually 11 out of 10. Wow, that is so good.
Well then, pardon my bluntness, my dear, but why aren't you in your underworld? We now can hold our own, you've seen, but we cannot reach the Titan ourselves.
Well, geez, okay. I won't come help you anymore then, Aunt Hera.
Do as you must, Melinoi. We shall be waiting to hear word of your success in Tartarus, and you can count on all our blessings on the way.
Fare you well.
Fare thee well.
Moonlight guides you.
Yes, thank you.
Your song is such a welcome sound after a hard night's climb, cousin. It nearly makes me forget the troubles we're dealing with. All this light, however, I'm not used to yet.
We're not much used to it here either for how dark it's been of late. Though let's get you back before it drains you more. Sounds like you have to pay Kronos a visit soon.
He's the next stop.
That I do.
Tranquil music made by masterful Apollo reverberates throughout the palace grounds, piercing the grimness of the circumstances like an arrow of pure light.
He's good.
He is good, although I feel like he could turn the volume down a little bit.
Should Typhon rise again, I shall return. Return to Shadow now.
Alright, that was a victorious run, everybody. Time to go back to the crossroads, check in with everybody.
We're getting somewhere.
We're definitely getting somewhere. I think our next run into the underworld, if successful, is going to set us up for everything we need to put a stop to all this for good. Hopefully, the next time we defeat Kronos, it will allow us to actually get Hades' spear from Zagreus, which I think, and we'll confirm this in a moment, is the final ingredient that we need to put a stop to some of these monsters. Before we do anything, though, you know what we do next, right? We snuggle Phrynos!
Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
Also, we also need to try to catch this Eevee that's in my stream right now. Let me toss a quick Pokeball. Now, let's see if Dora wants to speak anymore tonight. Again, she only shared a little bit with us last time. It looks like she would actually welcome an offering of ambrosia and go to the taverna. I think that sounds like a great idea, considering, you know, what she's going through right now. Let's try to lighten the mood and take her mind off things with a little bottle of ambrosia.
I've met many great and noble shades, Dora, though I can confidently say that none of them are anything like you. This ambrosia is yours. Shall we open it at the taverna?
I shall accept your offering this time, witch.
But I'd rather hang on to it for now. Unless you want to have it with me here. I just don't want to go anywhere is all.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Why don't we drink ambrosia here in my tent?
Oh, of course. Here, the aroma alone should do most of the work. To your continued hauntings.
Thanks. This stuff is definitely pretty good. How come you have both nectar and ambrosia anyway? It's weird. Two different godly beverages, only one's an even bigger deal.
They're suitable for different occasions. It would never do to offer ambrosia to a newer acquaintance, for example. It's reserved mainly for feasting between close friends or lovers.
Well, that sounds just like us. But I think I might be over this stuff too.
Oh.
Well, that's too bad. Anyway.
That jar I mentioned, filled with all the bad stuff, I opened it. I wanted to know what was inside. And it went whoosh. I let just about everything out into the world. Into our lives.
What? Why would you have done a thing like that? How did you even come across this jar?
It was a wedding gift from the Olympians. Prometheus, who I remember now, interesting guy. He had a hunky brother, and we sort of hit it off.
Oh, interesting. So that's the connection between Prometheus and Dora. Prometheus is Dora's brother-in-law. I didn't know Prometheus had a brother.
So the gods wanted you to have a jar full of terrible things. That seems an odd sort of present to give to... Who even were you?
Just some woman. But there weren't too many of us then, and I don't think the gods liked Prometheus much. So, anyway, the next time any mortal stubs their toe, pays taxes, gets the sweats, anything like that, it's on me.
Even if what you say is true, you make it sound as though you'd no intention to do it. So it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's the gods' fault for giving you a jar, for putting all this shit into a jar in the first place. As per usual, it's the gods' fault, not yours, poor Dora.
The thing is, I did do it, so it is my fault. I'm gonna go.
Dora?
Poor Dora. Well, at least even more of the puzzle pieces are slotting in now. Dora was married to Prometheus's brother and got Pandora's box from the gods as a wedding gift. Clearly she was a pawn in their schemes to, destroy mortals or make their lives miserable. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Poor girl. She's been through a lot.
Come along then.
No Moros tonight, but we did complete a prophecy. We completed Witch of Shadows. The daughter of the god of the dead shall take advantage of various curses suggested by the witch Medea.
Good.
Another one down. And now, I said there was no Moros tonight, but that's not true. It looks like Moros is actually up here. Talking to,
I'll just clean this up.
Eris. We'll clean up her trash and then we'll listen in.
Come on, man. Gotta tell me why you're really here. The three don't just send you out on long assignments like this. Wait, is it because of her?
Please, Eris. The princess ought to be addressed as such. And lest you forget, the details of my arrival are not for me to divulge. There must be something else we can discuss.
Oh, I can think of lots of things. I want to know what's going on with you, too. I see the way you look up at her as she trots by. Maybe the three sent you here to set the two of you up?
You're trying to embarrass me. It isn't going to work. And besides, we both know the Fates have better uses of their weaving time than things like that.
Do they really? Thought they were all about meddling with the smallest details of everybody's lives. But you'd know better than me.
I know better than to be provoked like this.
Interesting conversation. We'll leave them to it. Looks like Dora's not even around to redecorate the crossroads tonight. She fully disappeared after our conversation. You know who is here, though? Oh my goodness, Celaene's here for a visit. No Horsey, though.
I have returned to rest within this dark and safe abode, and soon I ride again.
Tia says, Eris is just jealous the Fates didn't weave her with Mel. And to that I say, touche. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, even though it's a brief stop, it's good to see you, my Lady Moon.
Moonlight, sorry. Habit.
Another victory for the unseen.
Hell yeah. Now, it looks like Hecate may be open to a visit to the taverna. We're gonna drink our second bottle of ambrosia tonight? Alright, don't mind if I do. Let's get drunk.
Headmistress, I have a bottle of ambrosia here, and thought perhaps we could share it at the taverna, if you could step away with me a bit. I know it's an odd time.
Malinois, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline, so that I might remind myself as to whether the greatest of Olympian delicacies lives up to its reputation. Let's be off.
Hell yeah! No terse declines tonight.
I had not given this taverna any real thought. Such gathering places where one can be unguarded, dare I say, relaxed. A liability. We need our senses sharp.
But now that you're here, you've come to realize that having such a place where we in shades can commingle has its benefits? And that I didn't overstep when I restored it?
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking, as this much nervous energy does our cause no good. But I digress. Discussion of our cause ought be off limits here.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band of loyalists. I think you're onto something, Headmistress.
Cheeky, Mel.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or two of ambrosia and suddenly your inhibitions are all gone? A powerful effect. We ought to use it in the cauldron, if not here.
Drunk Mel's got a loose tongue.
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you were closer to my age, if you don't mind?
I mind. Though perhaps as we delve deeper into this bottle, I shall not mind as much. Shall we find out? To discovering the truth.
Cheers.
To discovering the truth.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Malinois. These evenings I am more concerned about the future than the past. I trust I did not overly affect the atmosphere.
Perfect time for the muffin cheersing emote in chat.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us.
That was a nice time to spend with the Headmistress. And now we can take a look at these concoctions. So yes, The disintegration of monstrosity incantation is ready to go. The only thing we're missing is Hades' spear, Kigeros. So as soon as we get that, then we can cast this incantation and put a stop to Typhon for good. Once we defeat Typhon, I think then we get the entropy. We have enough Z sand, so then we can do the dissolution of time. So I think at this point, we're 3 runs away from the ending. We're gonna go down and defeat Kronos now and get the spear. Then we come up, do this incantation, defeat Typhon. Then we go defeat Kronos one more time. I think that's all that's standing between us and the credits. I think it's just 2 Kronos victories and 1 Typhon victory, which is pretty crazy to even say. That is so close. Oh my goodness. The plan is coming together now. We know exactly what we need. Now we just gotta execute. Issa B, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Happy hump day. Welcome to Hades 2. As you probably just heard, we are getting real close to the ending now, which is super exciting. Alrighty. So one thing I noticed, when you hover over some of these resources, it says this still has other uses, so you may wish to hold on to it for now. So it basically shows you what you should or should not sell, which is pretty cool. So the only things I guess the game is recommending that I sell is driftwood,
for recycling,
nightshade, and thalamus. It's nice actually to feel confident that I'm not getting rid of anything that I'm gonna need later. The game straight up says whether something's a needed resource or not, so that's pretty cool. That allows us to get a whole bunch of kudos. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to spend our kudos tonight because Dora is taking some time for herself, but when she comes back, we've got over 2,000 kudos to spend and decorate these crossroads. What's the third incantation they require? Into dumbest slumber. We're still waiting on soot.
Not quite.
And I don't know how to get soot. It's here. House Soot. Found through some connection to the House of Hades, in theory. So I'm hoping we'll get it if we just continue our runs into the underworld. Maybe we have to defeat Kronos to get this. But that's the final ingredient that we need to wake up Hypnos. So keep an eye out for that.
As promised.
Now let's see Nem. Does Nem want to do anything tonight? Nem also wants to go to the Taverna. I don't think I have any ambrosia left. Did I buy some after? Yes, I bought a bottle. Perfect. Not the third bottle of ambrosia that we're gonna crack tonight. We drank a bottle of ambrosia with Dora. We drank a bottle of ambrosia with Hecate. And now we're gonna drink a bottle of ambrosia with Nem. Jeez Louise, what a night.
I know you dislike excesses of any kind, though. I don't think one more ambrosia bottle is going to tip the scales for you, is it, Nem?
It might. Won't go to the Taverna to find out, so why don't you take it back? Not really the time for luxuries.
Why don't we just drink it here?
How about you hold on to it until whenever you feel it's deserved? If you're not indulging, you don't need to be concerned about it, right?
Want to waste something like this? Fine. But it's just going in a stash, and probably we'll never see what little light we get. Long as you're good with that.
Man, Nem is grouchy tonight. What is wrong? Honestly, probably for the best. I don't think Mel needs to drink a third bottle of ambrosia tonight because, as DS said, she's gonna have a hangover to put Dionysus to shame if she does.
I am.
But anyway, hopefully someday me and Nem will crack that bottle.
Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the glory that you lose sight of our real enemy?
The father of all monsters represents an urgent threat. You'd know it if you saw him for yourself. If Olympus is laid to ruin, Kronos prevails. We wouldn't be able to stop him.
Speak for yourself. The underworld never needed any of those gods. Kronos wouldn't even be here if not for them.
Thank the fates we have you to deal with him.
Thank the fates.
Yeah, wow. I mean, Nem is prickly at baseline, but she is so prickly tonight. I don't know. She woke up on the wrong side of the bed. We really can't get anything out of her tonight, despite all of our gifts and honeyed words. She just really doesn't want anything to do with us tonight. So we'll leave you alone. We'll try again tomorrow. How about that?
So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the Sister Blades limb and Oros into his brain.
Not exactly how it happened, but I like your yarn.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there. I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I was just getting to that part.
That was funny. Nemesis is like a porcupine at a cactus farm. Seriously. Gosh. Kirky says, no pie tonight, so I'm remedying it with a katsu curry. How do you always have the best late night snacks, Kirky? Dang. I am jealous.
Up you go.
We got to see our new ability at work there. We can harvest all of our crops in one fell swoop. We'll go ahead and replant them in kind. One of everything.
Nice touch.
I was going to make a curry tonight or tomorrow as well. Funny coincidence. I feel like you've got to tonight now, in honor of Sir Kirky. Alrighty. Let's get ready to head out again. I'm going to keep the exact same loadout in terms of cards and weapon and pet. It treated us well against Typhon. I don't see why it wouldn't treat us well again tonight. We're going to do... I'm honestly probably going to do the same rotation of heirlooms as we did last time as well. Let's start off with the gold purse, rather. And we'll gain plus 150 gold crowns to start our run.
May we converse?
Of course we may. How are you?
Hey, would you attest to my disciples that I've taught you a great deal when it comes to fighting Typhon? They've been getting a little unruly, and you'll be doing me a favor.
But, Commander, you've not told me anything about him. Ah, I know what this is. You wish to see if I would stoop to speaking falsehoods merely because I was asked.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm asking real nicely. Come on, young one, would you just do this for me here?
I'll not bring shame upon us both.
Damn.
Sorry, Skelly. Melly won't lie. Don't forget that the Knucklebones still have a boost versus Kronos. Yes, we will be saving those for the final area and putting those to good use for sure.
What is the will of night?
Yeah, it looks like the only way we're going to be able to get more testaments while using the torches is if we go up to 4 and then fight Prometheus. If we were using some of the other weapons, the testaments would be a lot easier to achieve. But right now, for the torches, since I use them so much, the testament requirement is quite high. So we're going to hold off on using any of those tonight.
Walk in the woods.
And just head down. Ooh, we haven't seen Aphrodite yet tonight. Do we have any nectar? Yes, we do. 1 bottle just for you.
Glorious Aphrodite, you are truly stunning, yet your courage and confidence inspire me still more. I'm humbled to be in your presence and to be worthy of your favor.
Mel with that silver tongue. If she were a D&D character, she would definitely be a bard. High charisma.
I didn't know what to expect from you. A sister in arms at best? And I scarcely know you, save for glimpses from these messages. But despite all that, I've come to think of you as a friend. Someone to talk to. Thank you, love.
Aw, you're very welcome. Glad to hear you think of us as friends. I'd like to say something that slips slightly into backseating territory, if you don't mind. Sure, go ahead.
Last time you made a real difference here, you know. I shouldn't be surprised, and yet a single goddess doing so much work? You're quite the inspiration, love. And terrifying, too.
The next time you can target Scylla, please do so with the Rival's Testament. Okay, we'll have to see what weapon she's under. Glamour gain, epic boon. Oh, this is awesome. We automatically inflict weak on nearby foes and gradually restore magic near them. 10 magic restoration every second. That's gonna come in handy.
Be again at peace.
Ooh, an early chaos gate. We'll definitely be jumping down there once we're done with these monsters.
Nightshade seeds. To chaos.
Alrighty, what do you got for me tonight, Chaos?
You traveled far bearing the embryo I gave to you, which was an interesting matter to observe, and in accordance with the Fate's design. But did they spur your actions, or did you, or I? Further amusement to consider. Yes, thank you.
I mean, I would say it was you, Chaos, because you were the one who suggested it to me in the first place. Let's go with excruciating affluence, the prophesized choice, and I think it'll be good. First of all, I don't think the negative will be that negative because we're so early in the run. Honestly, we probably won't take much of any damage, and even if we do, the enemies at this point aren't strong enough to really do a lot of damage. So yes, while it sucks that we're going to take 46 more damage, that's not actually too bad. And afterwards, any gold we gain is worth plus 55%, which is really going to stack, again, getting this early in the run. I think that's going to be a good choice for us. We just got to make sure we don't get hit. Easy peasy, right?
Splinter and fall.
That's one room without getting hit. 3 to go. Just don't get hit.
The trap is set.
That's the golden rule of all the Dark Souls games, right? Those games are actually really easy. Just don't get hit. Sun Tzu said that, I'm pretty sure.
Mine.
Yeah, he also probably coined the phrase, get good. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go.
Thank you, niece. We've defeated Typhon with your aid. Although defeated is a bit of a strong word, for it appears we merely knocked him down.
Also,
Most
who's
likely made him
we?
angrier. Do make your way back when you can.
We defeated Typhon with your aid? You mean I defeated Typhon with, I guess, your aid? It's really the other way around. All you did was give me boons. I did the hard work there, Uncle. Definitely want Ocean Swell. Your Omega moves will also launch a wide wave ahead that knocks foes away, but it will use +5 magic. That's okay.
The Ocean's Fury.
It'll do more damage and get enemies the heck away from me. I'm pretty sure Sun Tzu had adaptive difficulty on. Yes, I think you're right. Hey, Arachne. It's been a minute. How are you doing?
Should I have held back when I was challenged by the gods themselves to decide who was the greatest weaver of all? I was just a mortal girl. Can you imagine the pressure?
Ah, this is the backstory. So we knew, obviously, Arachne was a mortal who had been cursed by one of the gods because they were jealous of her talent. Little did we know that she was actually challenged by the gods themselves. Clearly, I guess she won. They were pissed, and then this was the result. I mean, that lines up perfectly with everything we know about these petty, petty gods, but, ugh, it just makes poor Arachne's story even worse.
I wouldn't have held back either in your place. When our limits are put to the test, only then can we discover who we really are.
All I discovered was I ceased being a mortal girl anymore. You should have seen the masterpiece I made. Athena's little tapestry wasn't even close. Maybe it was worth it. My humiliation in exchange for hers.
Right, and I think we learned this the last time we spoke to Arachne, because I was actually very surprised to hear it. Athena is the one that put the curse on her. Out of all the gods and goddesses, Athena is one of the more reasonable and level-headed, but I guess that goes to show that even the most reasonable and level-headed of the gods are still kind of assholes. B says, I just played a Smite game as Discordia. 2 people on the other team quit. Guys, I think I'm lore accurate. And Kirky says, a lore accurate Floridian man scares me. Let's go Gilded Dress and try to make that money.
Immaculate.
Thank you for the beautiful garment. And then let's go see... I mean, Hera sponsored our run earlier in the night, so why don't we go with her husband now? Let's go see Zeus.
Those shadows.
Definitely need some magic restoring boons. As you can see, I blasted through all of my magic just in this encounter. So we need more max magic, and we need a way to restore our magic a little better.
Remember that.
Typhon is clambering back up toward our summit once again, in spite of how we dealt with him last night, thanks to your aid. He's clearly not the smartest one, although perhaps we'll teach him a valuable lesson soon enough.
I hope so. I think so. I want this. Static Shock. It's gonna suck in the short term, but I think it's gonna be good in the long term. We now don't have much max magic at all, but all those chain lightning strikes I think are gonna be worth it. All I've got to do now is, as we go forward, prioritize upgrading our max magic whenever we can. And I really do think it's gonna be worth it. Or I hope so anyway. Ocean Swell just got to level 2, so our Omega move wave damage does a little bit more. And I'm not going to buy any of that. We will do this to earn some more money, though. Athena's pride can take a beating, but if you crack her, she really cracks, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what we learned from poor Arachne's tale.
Thieving wretches.
Nice. We got 84 gold, but we actually got more than 84 gold because our Chaos Boon morphed, Excruciating Affluence, which means we got an additional 55% from the gold we just picked up. That brings us to 440 total gold. The other great thing is it even stacks off our dress effects. So normally this dress I'm wearing, we get 5 gold for every area we go to. But the Chaos Boon stacks, so we get 8 gold for every door we go through. This is all going to add up, I'm hoping. In the meantime, look who's here to visit.
Area secure.
Let's power up
Artemis.
Static Shock.
My boon grows stronger.
And then we can give Artemis some nectar.
I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know. But I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
Now there's a great idea. Yes, love the sounds of that.
Or, failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
I hate to even ask, but have you picked up any trace of Zagreus by any chance while in your father's house?
Artemis, it's odd for me to say. My brother isn't there, but I sense his presence. Our connection. He's not gone.
I guess that's good enough for me for now. Although it's much more cryptic than I'd like. Well, wherever he is, he better be all right. And not alone.
I don't know about the alone part, but I think he's okay. I hope he's okay. We're gonna rescue him soon. In the meantime, I'm not gonna choose either of the fated choices. I am gonna choose pressure points because this is just so good. A rare boon. Any damage we deal has a 4% chance to be critical. That's
Together
just
we shine.
sick across the board. I can't pass that up.
Stay safe, sister.
Alrighty. Next up, let's go see Selene. If we could get another moonbeam tonight, that would be fantastic. Between our waves and our lightning, these little mobs don't stand a chance. We are absolutely shredding them. Literally the only limiting factor is my mana.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
By now, that monster Typhon must remember the bitter taste of defeat, yet he does not relent. Thus, he has left us with no choice but to pursue the means of his annihilation, Little Star.
I like that she calls me Little Star. We do get Lunar Ray as a choice, so we're absolutely going to be taking that. And then let's go increase our max magic.
Whispers.
Wow. Absolutely shredding these mobs.
Couldn't do it.
Something inside me melts every time she says Little Star. I know, it's just the most heartwarming, like, pet name.
Without a scratch.
It's kind of beautiful. I love it too. Nice.
As the shadows dance.
We did that without taking any damage, so now we can claim a pomegranate. I feel like every time I do that, I'm only able to claim an onion, so that's nice. Let's upgrade Glamour Gain there. And then go spend some of our money in Charon's shop. En route, we'll pick some flowers.
More will grow in its stead.
We get a pomegranate. We're gonna upgrade Static Shock. We're gonna get a Hermes Boon.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And we're gonna go Nimble Imps. Nice and simple. I've got max health, so no need to spend our money here. We'll say hello to our guy and then head in to fight Hecate.
This gold purse that you handed me before. Each night I find it brimming with coins. Which must mean technically I'm in your debt. Whatever you say, my lord.
Hold. Olympus has emboldened you and made you strong. Yet 'tis a fleeting strength. One false step and I could wipe it all away.
I'll take a fleeting strength over no strength at all. We take every advantage that avails itself.
Just so. Then come and show me how you would make use of such advantages.
I'll show you just that.
Consuming flame. The moon.
Yep, the moon's on my side tonight. I feel like I was so successful at dodging her curse there for a little while, and now I don't know what it is. I'm just not on my A game. I keep getting turned into something. It's okay. As long as I just dodge all the damage while we're a sheep, there's really no harm done, but I'll work on my timing for that, because we really did have it down pat for a little while after TS recommended the strategy. Ah, dang it. My outfit broke, which means we're no longer gonna earn gold as we step through every door, but I got a decent little nest egg out of
May
it.
you show even greater wrath against the enemies awaiting you below.
You're too DPS brained to even think of dodging. Seriously. I am DPS coded here tonight. I just want to do all of the damage. Ugh. I hate seeing his face here.
Unsanitary. If there is one thing on which the accursed fates and I agree, it is that all eventually shall decay. All spring from nothingness, and back into that chaos we shall all return. You merely hurry it along.
I hate that guy so much. My god. Alright.
Should I change things up?
Yes, I'm gonna change up the gold purse for the... Let's go Ghost Onion, just to make sure our HP stays topped up, especially because we don't have any armor anymore. Grandpa's such an arrogant twat. Seriously.
All set.
Seriously. Ugh. Can't wait to go kick his ass again tonight. I also can't wait to see what songs Skill and the crew are performing tonight. There's another Chaos Gate here. I think I'm gonna go down. We're very early on in Oceanus. It's a decent time to get a Chaos Spoon, I think.
Chaos seeks me.
Ooh. We also get some goodies down here. Chaos had a goodie bag prepared for us.
By the will of Chaos.
What else do they have for us? Ooh, Excruciating Mind. We need this. It's the same negative, basically. For the next 5 encounters, we take plus 39% damage, but afterward, we gain plus 62 max magic, which we really need. So, as per usual, just like before, we just gotta try not to get hit. The song doesn't sound like the Siren's usual number. I always struggle to differentiate it when we're this high up, so I'll have to wait and see when we get closer. Let's go Zeus next, I think. Make sure we get all the gold pots.
Going in. Oh no.
You better get to snuggle time on time tonight, Tiffany. Hi Morgan, I will try my best to stick more to schedule tonight, so I'm not late for snuggle time. How are you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. Hope you had a good day. Wow, we absolutely destroyed Uh-oh. That was a massacre.
Positively vicious.
Wow.
In the name of Hades.
Bye-bye, Uh-oh. I want Heaven's Strike.
Thunderous
So my
power.
strikes inflict blitz. Hey, Morgan just came into chat and said, you better get to snuggle time on time tonight, Tiffany.
Well, that's so ironic because I just came in to remind you that you were late for snuggle time tonight.
I don't know if you guys could hear what Alana says, but she said, that's ironic because I just came in to remind you that you were late for snuggle time last night. Well, luckily we are halfway through our Underworld run, so we should finish up just in time for snuggle time tonight. Morgan is a strong supporter of snuggle time.
Some bones.
Good, my foot has been killing me the last few days. Oh no! Well, I hope you start to see some improvements in the foot soon. Are you still wearing the boot? Ooh, double strike. Your lightning bolt effects may strike 2 times. That will stack off of static shock. That's gonna be good. Combat and snuggles? Peak Wednesday. I know, right? What else could I ask for? Some of your good snacks. That's what I could ask for, Kirky.
Had to do it.
No boot anymore, so I definitely need to build strength and stamina back up. Gotcha. Yeah, of course. You know your foot is weak and tender after A, being broken and then being held up by a boot for a little while. It's going to take some time to build that endurance back up for sure. Take it easy, but hopefully you'll start to see some improvements soon.
That's how I like to settle a dispute. Using whichever impressionable creatures are around to make my dissatisfaction known.
Combat snuggles sounds fun. That could be a new ability for Mel. She just snuggles some of her enemies to death. I'm sure Skilla would love that. We're gonna do a buried treasure so we can top up our monetary gains. And speaking of, we get some money right away, which brings us all the way up to 824 gold. My goodness. We're rich!
Perhaps you should return some other time.
This hasn't happened in a while. The first few times we came to Oceanus, Grandpa did this to us. He brought us to Asphodel, and it was very, very difficult. He killed me a couple of times in Asphodel, but he hasn't done this in a minute. Grandpa's back on his bullshit, I guess. Luckily, I know exactly how to deal with it now. You just need to stay in this golden ring long enough until you can GTFO. And as I'm using a ranged weapon, it's very helpful for us here as well, because I can stay in the ring and still attack some of these enemies. I was gonna say that none of the enemies deserve snuggle combat, but you're right, Skilla does and Eris does too. Honestly, I'd snuggle Hecate, and I'd snuggle Cerberus. Honestly, there's lots of boss candidates for snuggling.
Just an illusion.
The animation of her running around with the big torches in her hands is really freaking funny to me for some reason. It gets even funnier when you dash and she, like, Naruto runs with them. Very funny. Alright, let's buy out the shop here. Shameless Attitude. You deal plus 7% more damage, and while you have at least 80% health, the bonus is doubled. I like the sound of that. And then let's go, ooh, no, it's just the special Omega, so that wouldn't be helpful for me. Guess we'll go for Furious Blaze then.
My flames ignite.
Alright, let's go see what songs Skilla and the Sirens have on tap for us. I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can during the boss fight so we can actually listen to the song and the lyrics.
You truly expect me to believe that neither I am gonna claw nor bewitching eyes concern our meetings? Though if you're drawn to me, you have an odd way of showing it.
No way! You're the one who always shows up here, lady. You are obviously drawn to me. Or one or more of us. Jetty knows it, Roxy knows it, everyone in Oceanus knows it.
Oh, come on, Skilla. I'll admit I don't dislike your songs as much as I previously let on, but that's as far as I'll go.
Oh, you hear that, gals? That's as far as she'll go. I told you. Now either she gets off the stage or we do. How's everybody doing tonight?
Sounds like it's just their usual song. I'm gonna claw at your eyes, and I'm gonna demolish them so fast that I don't know if we're even gonna get to the chorus.
Give it up for Jenny!
Wow, that might be the fastest I've ever killed Skilla and the Sirens. That wasn't even fair. We went in there and absolutely nuked them. My goodness. They barely got past the first chorus. Wowza. I mean, to be fair though, Skilla, I did really enjoy the song. What I did hear of it, I enjoyed. So thank you very much for the performance. Morgan said, oh my god, so I was in a first grade class yesterday and we did a little craft on 2026 goals. And this one girl wrote, my 2026 goal is to not have a baby until I am 20. Absolutely killed me. Also probably a good goal for her considering she is one of 7 children. Jesus. Yeah, sounds like it could potentially be a good goal for her. That's very funny though. Alright, so I'm not going to buy anything there. We're going to equip the Lion Fang so we deal more damage in the Fields of Morning. And then down we go. Kids are nuts. Yeah, you never know what kids are going to say. They really keep you on your toes. They can say some unhinged shit. So I can only imagine what you hear in your classroom. It's interesting how their little brains work. Kids say the darndest things, don't they? Also, are we 80 years old? Let's be real, this is a geriatric chat. Especially considering the past few years, I feel like the average age of viewers and streamers on Twitch is skewed down immensely. So this is definitely a geriatric chat by Twitch standards. Oh, Nem's here.
Should be more than enough wretches for the both of us here any moment now. There they are.
Come on then.
Hey, just because I have a cane don't mean a thing. Nothing wrong with a little bit of stability, okay?
Simple.
Also, another victory for me. You've never beat me, Nem. Someday maybe you will, but that day is not today.
Any progress locating a means to enter Tartarus? I'd transfer you my birthright if I could under the circumstances, though I'm reasonably certain that's not possible.
Got my own birthright, thanks. And yeah, been making progress. Three-headed monster near the maintenance access point to Tartarus. It digs up through the ground.
Oh, that's how Cerberus gets up here. He digs a tunnel. Interesting.
You plan to get into the lowest reaches of the underworld through the hellhole that beast leaves behind. You know that Cerberus is my father's dog, don't you?
Honestly, it sounds like a solid plan to me.
All the more reason that tunnel's going to lead me right where I need to be one of these nights. Mark my words.
I'm just picturing Nem spelunking through a tunnel now. Very funny. Weirdly, I don't really hang out in chats where the average age begins with a 1 anymore. I wonder what the cause might be. Probably the content you're choosing to consume.
I'm ready.
You're not watching the stream reactors. Like, there's whole channels of people who don't play video games. And, like, I get it. Twitch is expanding to incorporate many different spheres of content and entertainment, and IRL is one of them. But, like, it still blows my mind that some of these people just react to content full time. I mean, to each their own, I suppose. I shouldn't be one to criticize. Perhaps if I watch some of the streams, maybe I would enjoy it. But from the outside looking in, I just have absolutely no interest. And yeah, it seems like a lot of the younger crowd skews a lot more towards the IRL and the reactionary type of content.
I'm going. Step aside.
Hey, Nine! Chatting and IRL are fine, but yeah, reacting is taking it a bit far. I agree, and especially when it seems like a lot of the reactionary channels are simply just a home for rage bait. But I don't know. I like to think I'm probably in a very old school area of Twitch where I exclusively play games. And I focus on story-driven games. You know, we're not sort of playing the game of the moment. The clickbaity, AI-generated game that everyone's talking about for 2 days and then it disappears. From a moral standpoint, too, it's a gray area. Like, is it alright for you to make money off of watching other people's content? Yeah, I mean, it's a whole conversation, right? We should make a channel where we react to people reacting to something. Reactception. Turkey says, I'll criticize them. I feel 80. I might as well act like it. Get off my lawn, you crazy kids.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, hasty retreat. Gain dodge chance and move speed that increases the more boons you have. It's a plus 1% bonus per boon, which means our current bonus is plus 10%. 1 in 10 attacks are just going to completely miss me. I like the sound of that. Alright, do we want to go Hestia or do we want to go Echo? Gosh, that's actually a tough choice. Let's go Echo. Get off my feed, you goddamn content heathens. Echo, Echo, Echo.
Let's fish.
Anyways, I'm gonna hop in my bed and try out some of the Animal Crossing updates. Sounds good, Morgan. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you as always, and enjoy some cozy Animal Crossing before bed.
Echo, good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Evening to you. Evening to you.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though not always easy to talk to.
Always easy to talk to. Easy to talk to. To talk to.
Let's go Pom Pom Pom. Static Shock has been upgraded now to level 6. So that chain lightning that's emitting, that bounces up to 4 times, does 29 damage per bounce. That stacks pretty quick. I like the look of that. Alrighty, so we can either go get an epic zoo spoon, or we can get money, health, and a pomegranate on this side. I think I've got to go this side. 3 is better than 1. I learned how to count, okay? So when given the opportunity to earn 3 rewards instead of 1, even though the 1 is probably of higher rarity than any of the 3, I'm gonna take it. It's simple math. Simple numbers game, alright? I've got a business degree. Plus, we do actually need a bit more max health. We're lagging behind in that department a little bit, only 125. Could use a bit of extra cushion for sure, so I'll grab that here. Max life goes up by 25.
It's sealed in.
Soon you might be allowed to use knives. I don't know about that. That's taking it a step too far. I can count to 3, but I don't know if I'm ready to use a bread knife again yet. We'll power up Heaven's Strike. Our attacks deal even more damage.
See anything good lately?
Hey, Meowdy, Meerkat. Good to see you. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Hope you've had a good day today. Thanks for stopping by. Who's the flavor of the night? This run has kind of been sponsored by multiple people. We started off with Aphrodite. We've seen Zeus. We've seen Hermes. We've seen Poseidon. It's a little bit of everything tonight. We've got a multi-pack. We're gonna upgrade Double Strike. And now we're gonna see Hera. It's a Pantheon flavor, yeah.
I cannot always reach you in those depths. Though your boatman seems to have no trouble at all. Keeps to himself, fends for himself. I quite like him.
He's not a pet. Jesus. Okay. I like this. Proper upbringing. Well, you have at least 2 of earth, water, air, and fire elements. All of our common boons gain rarity. We've got a handful of common boons, so this would come in handy. And we only need 1 more element to use it. We've got 3 earth boons, 2 water boons, 6 air boons, and 1 fire. So we just need 1 more fire, and that'll activate. So let's keep that in mind and try to prioritize a fire boon when offered. You're looking now to eat? Enjoy, Kirky.
I know you're angry. Believe me, so am I.
Wow, Cerberus is half health already. That was record time. Tonight's been a good night. The builds have been hitting just right. Boom. Did he even hit me? I don't know if I took any damage that fight. Wow.
Relieved at last of an infernal itchy spot. The fire-breathing watchdog looks appeased.
Not the infernal itchy spot. Well, I'm glad I could scratch your itch, my big buddy. The beast has been soothed. And by the looks of it, I don't think I took any damage, or at the very least, I didn't go through my shields. It isn't looking good for you, Gramps. I'm on a roll here, and I am headed your way. Better watch out.
The old service hall.
Speaking of, we can equip the evil eye now, and we're actually going to deal plus 30% damage to old Gramps. So he's really not going to like that. Let's buy the yarn, because we've got a ton of money, and that could come in handy. And let's unseal the passage and head down, down, down.
Almost there.
Almost there. I'm coming for you, Gramps. I had your number last night, and I think I've got it again tonight.
Shifting chambers. Realign.
Whatever brings you to my doorstep once again, my girl?
Your head. Obviously, Gramps. I make this long, arduous trek down here for one reason and one reason only. To fuck your shit up. Thought you'd know that by now.
Get it, Hecuba.
Good doggy. And honestly, the hammer's probably not super helpful. I'm just gonna keep working my way to Gramps.
This is my father's realm.
Yeah, take that. Get out of here. Alright, let's go fight this mini-boss, though, and get a Poseidon boon. Because in doing so, we'll also get a ton of money that we can spend later at Charon's shop. Perks of fighting a literal bag of money. You are handsomely rewarded. Nice.
That's what you get.
I do like hydraulic might. Let's go with that.
There.
Make sure we grab all the money before we go. Meerkat has been thinking about buying a fanny pack. Fanny packs are in. And I know everyone on the other side of the pond laughs that we call them fanny packs. I have one. I mean, the one I have is called a crossbody bag, and you know, you wear it. You don't wear it traditionally like a fanny pack around your waist. You kind of wear it belted over one shoulder. I've got the Lululemon crossbody bag, but let's be real, it's just a fanny pack. And it's great. I love it, so I say do it.
Shade rot.
Milanoe?
Okay, it's sold. If Tiff wears a fanny pack, I can get a fanny pack. Hell yeah. Fanny gang.
You saw what happened. What Kronos did to Mother and my brother and the rest. Where are they? Where is he holding them?
My knowledge of this is not up to date. He made everybody stop somehow. I saw them, still a stone. Not petrified exactly, but ensnared in the great hall of the house. He must have stored them someplace else inside.
Stored them is an interesting way to talk about other people. But also interesting to know that everyone we're looking for might all be in the one location somewhere within the House of Hades. That'll make tracking them down a little easier.
Even when I'm able to vanquish Kronos on a given night, most of the house is sealed off, and I'm unable to remain for long. How can we break them out?
Perhaps if you ask the Titan very nicely, he shall comply. Daughter, I know of no way to undo his work, and have no wisdom to impart. But this I can provide.
Snarky Hades popped out there for just a minute before he turned back into good old dad. Let's do... I'm gonna go Unseen Ire. Darkness is the natural state of things and a source of fear, for the world is a terrifying place. After we take damage, we go dark and deal more damage for the duration. Dark means we're undetectable and impervious for 5 seconds. And while we're dark, we deal plus 70% damage.
Hold on, Father.
How are you doing tonight, Fluffy?
The savage watchdog looks tentatively at the princess of the underworld.
Still tentative. Alright, I'll give you your space. I'm not even going to try to pet you. I don't want to upset you. I'll take my father's boon and I will move on. As we descend ever deeper into Tartarus and get closer and closer to old Grandpa. That was easy. Oh, let's get the triple palm.
More Virophants?
They're everywhere. What'd you expect, Mel? We're not gonna see the end of them until we see the end of Tartarus itself. Nice. Then we can power up... Let's just power up Shameless Attitude. Easy peasy, we deal more damage. As simple as that. Let's earn some extra money if we can with this challenge. Because Charon's shop is coming up. And I'd love to go on a little shopping spree. 91 gold is ours, and with our boon, that's actually amplified to 141 gold. Now, I can get a double boon over here, so yeah, we should do that. We gotta choose who we're gonna piss off, though.
Can they form an orderly queue?
I feel like Uncle Poseidon will shake it off a little bit easier than Aunt Hera will, so let's go with her. Let's go Nexus Rush.
Ladies first, is that the way of it, youngies? I'm sure Queen Hera is most pleased with you, but I, for one, am not.
That's okay, you'll get over it. Now, by choosing that boon, you might have seen our other boon activated, meaning all of our common boons have been rarefied, so that was an absolutely huge upgrade right there. Boo fucking who, wet boy.
Message for me.
I got a little heated there, I think, but I've cooled off. No lasting harm, though to be fair, my blessing here won't last too long either.
No lasting harm to you. Anyway. Grab Sea Star. So as I was saying, proper upbringing did activate, which means everything now is at least rare. We have no more common boons. So we got upgrades literally across the board there, which is awesome. Alrighty, we're almost to the bottom. Damn, there's so many enemies in this area. I remember how overwhelming these areas were the first time I came in here. The first time we walked into Tartarus, I was like, what the fuck is happening? And now it's like, yeah, there's a lot of enemies here, but it's no big deal. Mel has really grown up since the beginning of these adventures. It's still a bit overstimulating. Oh, it's a lot. I feel like I just kind of tuned some of it out at this point, at least the visuals. I don't even focus in on it too much because it is a little bit too much to take in, that's for sure. Got my own filters and I filter out some of the unnecessary noise. Because yes, it's definitely a bit overstimulating.
Down there.
Alrighty, we arrive at Charon's shop with 2,293 gold to spend. Wow, don't mind if I do. Let's start from the top and work our way down, honestly. We can go... Hermes. I'm not going to be able to buy everything, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's grab Stutter Step.
Here you are.
And then let's grab... Ooh, Legendary Boon! Shocking Loss. Whenever you first deal damage to susceptible foes, you have a 25% instant destruction chance. The lightning bolt forever remains a symbol of the impulsive power of the Lord of Olympus. I wish we had gotten that earlier in the run, because that's obviously we're not going to be able to insta-kill Kronos, so that's only going to be able to activate on his minions. Because, yeah, imagine if that applied to Kronos, too. So unfortunately, we're not going to get a whole lot of use of it, but still, it might come in handy. Less minions he has, the better. And now, we've made it to the very bottom. I'm coming for you, Gramps. Swim time.
Hello again, my girl. You have considerable power over time. You can turn some of my innate power against me. Perhaps your knack for this is merely a recessive family trait.
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself. When you took my family, you created in me a lifelong desire to see you destroyed. So I simply prepared.
A lifelong desire. Your life, girl, is but a blink of an eye to me. No one achieves abilities as yours through force of will alone. Though you are no mere god. You are a witch.
Yeah, and witches are awesome. Yep, using the moon's own light against you. And don't forget the evil eye that I'm doing a ton of damage on you with as well. Can't even touch me, Gramps. Tread lightly, you petulant child. Witches are dangerous and liable to eat careless little kids. The careless little kid, in this case, being Grandpa, not granddaughter. Totally roasted him there, Tiff. What can I say? I'm a roast master, okay? Witches are awesome. Nothing else needs to be said. Admit defeat, you old fart. Sure does. The moon is everywhere, and she's not on your side, old man. Wow! We roasted him.
You truly think you gods are better fit to rule this world than I?
Honestly, at this point, the bar is so low, I'd say anybody is better fit to rule this world than I. I'd even pick Eris over you, old man. Let's get you your Werther's Originals and your paper, Gramps.
We both know that is not what this is about, Titan. And all that plagues this world is not getting any better while we perpetuate it.
If not this world, my girl, then what is this about? Do you suppose? What is this about?
It's about revenge. It's about getting my family back. About getting my home back.
For the unseen.
For the unseen! That is back-to-back victories. Wow, Cole, you arrived at the perfect time. We literally just claimed victory over Kronos here. You arrived during the victory party. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone go check out Cole NL112. They were last streaming Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Ooh, nice choice. Nice choice. Hope you had a great stream tonight. Thank you for bringing the crew over. Hello, everybody. My name is Tallara. Welcome to Hades 2. This is my very first playthrough of the game, and we are getting really close to beating it now. We're not going to finish the game tonight, but I've got a feeling we might finish this game on our next stream, which is rather exciting. For now, though, we bask in the glory that is the victory over Kronos. We take our Z-Sand, and now we get to go speak to Zagreus and hopefully get the final piece of our master plan. That is Hades' spear.
So much for the ravages of time.
Okay, let's go to sleep and see if the spear is in the room.
To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend.
You finished Kirby's Return to Dreamland tonight. You're starting Super Mario 64 tomorrow. Oh, that's a ton of fun.
Something beside the bed.
So many retro games. Love that for you, Cole. And I also love this for us. Zag followed through on his word. He left Hades' spear for us in his chamber, which means we should now be able to grab the essence of it and hopefully manifest it in our time. This is the ultimate weapon.
Gygaros, this must be it. No mere dream. Its essence is real.
There it is. The final piece. Gygaros, a massive two-pronged spear once wielded by Hades himself, fashioned to replace the smaller spear once used to depose his own father. Alright, we're gonna take that with us, and then we're gonna go speak to Zag one last time to solidify and finalize this plan.
Beyond the grasp of time. Headmistress, you always said to trust my instincts. So here goes.
What if something happened? Something must have happened. But then how am I still dreaming? If this even is a dream. Oh, blast, where is she? When is she?
I'm right here, Zag, don't worry.
Zagreus, you did it. I found the traces of Gygaros here, which should be what I need for what comes next.
Yes, no need to apologize, Cole. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a great sleep and a good day tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you around sometime soon. Good luck with your Mario 64 stream tomorrow.
Right. So now I wait for you to contact me again once you've infused our father's spear with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into grandfather's fetid lair where I'll drive said spear into his heart. Something like that.
Whatever it takes. But I've been giving this a lot of thought, and there's an alternative I wanted to propose. You said before you've never even met Kronos. Let's say you find him in his fetid lair. What are the outcomes then?
Well, let's see. 1, I could murder him as we discussed. 2, I could fail miserably in the attempt. Or 3, we hit it off, have a rousing conversation, and become best mates.
My thoughts as well, more or less. Bear with me, but what if, prior to striking, you first took that latter course? Got to know him, endeared yourself to him if possible.
Wait, what? We'd have ourselves a nice grandson-to-grandfather chat. I could invite him to the house for a bottle of ambrosia. He's been festering a while. Perhaps he's keen for company. You're serious?
I am, but he's been festering for far too long, and very bitter that our family broke ties with him. His ambitions likely can't be changed, even in your time. Though, if nothing else, perhaps you can use such knowledge against him.
I mean, it's worth a shot. If you ultimately have to do plan A, at least you can feel a little better by knowing you exhausted all possible options. I don't think it's a bad plan. You can always try having the grandson-grandfather chat over a bottle of ambrosia, and if and when it fails, well, that's what the spear's for.
You really do mean he and I should have a chat? So we become best mates, what then? Oh. Huh. He wouldn't take over the house. He wouldn't have to. But Father would absolutely lose his mind if he sees him again.
TS says, I mean, you do have to get close to someone in order to stab them, and to that I say, touché.
Take Kronos in as prisoner. As security specialist, it ought to be within your right. He probably is far too proud to go quietly, but it's a chance.
Well, why not? He hasn't met me, right? Or you, for that matter. And he can't be harder to talk to than Father. I like this plan, sister. More than the kill-on-sight version, at least.
Good. But I need assurances that if the conversation does not go the way you wish, you will not hesitate to run him through.
Then here are those assurances. If I meet him, can't get through to him, don't like him, and determine he's a threat to you and all of us, I'll kill him. Then and there.
Fair enough. That's exactly what we needed to hear. The rest is in your hands, Prince of the Underworld.
I believe you. All my life, I had this task. Death to Kronos. But that was never the goal in its entirety. More so the means to stop him and for retribution. If there's another way to set this right, it's worth a shot.
Agreed. Well then, I'd better brush up on my spearwork just in case. Besides, the sooner I wear myself out, the sooner I'll be able to get right back to sleep and see you again.
Be ready. Preparing Gygaros may take a little while, and I may have difficulty reaching you until such time, but I'll return. Till then, be well, Zagreus. Big brother. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
Should have what I need now.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say. We have everything we need now for the incantation. We have Gygaros, we have the Zodiac Sand. We should be able to use those components to create an incantation that will slay Typhon for good. Once we do so, we can then take Typhon's essence and use it to slay Kronos for good, if the whole conversation between him and Zag doesn't work out. But step one is we officially have all the ingredients to slay the father of all monsters. So, what does that mean? It means on our next stream we're gonna do just that, or we're gonna try to anyway. We're gonna call it a night for now, but when we return on Saturday, we are going to try out the new incantation that we have unlocked, and then climb up that mountain, hopefully one last time, and take down Typhon for good. We're getting really, really close to the finish line now, folks. As I was saying a little bit previously, we might beat this game on Saturday. Our next stream is on Saturday, a Saturday afternoon stream, as I like to do on the weekends. Usually get started around sometime between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. my time. And we'll probably do a bit of a longer stream. We'll probably stream, you know, for a couple hours and make sure that we actually beat this game. Unless there's some other wrinkles that I'm not aware of, you know, unless there's a whole other route unlocked. It just really feels like I think we're going to finish this game on Saturday. So very, very excited about that. This has been a hell of a run, but I'm really excited to see how things all turn out in the end, ultimately. Ready to see those credits roll. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight, everybody. I do really appreciate it. As I mentioned, I wasn't feeling the best, but I'm glad I pushed through and was able to stream tonight, because hanging out with you guys and playing some fun games, it really does help out, so appreciate it very much. Like I said, I'm off now tomorrow and Friday, but we'll be back on Saturday with some more Hades 2. If you need to get caught up, you've got 2 days to do so. Head over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all of the VODs over there, meaning you can catch up on all 55 hours of Hades 2 so far. If you start binging now, you'll probably be caught up by Saturday's stream. Otherwise, there is lots of other content for you guys to watch while I'm offline as well. We are almost finished the 2 Let's Play series that I currently have going on the YouTube channel. Crosscode is coming to an end, as is Pokemon Conquest, so it's a great time to hop in there, get caught up on those series, and catch up before they ultimately come to their conclusion. So there you have it, folks. Thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. I do really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your hump day. And before we go, I'm going to send you guys on a raid. I feel like this is becoming a bit of a tradition now. I finish up my Hades 2 stream, and we raid over to my good friend Rectorfire, who's playing SSX Tricky. I love it. It's a great tradition. I'm down to keep this one going. Head on over and say hello to Rector. He's a lot of fun. He's a really great guy, and SSX Tricky is obviously a classic. He's currently, I believe, trying to 100% the game, so going through every single character and doing all of their missions. So honestly, as someone who just found 900 Koroks, I'm impressed. Sounds also very time-consuming. TS did just put the raid message in the chat. If you're a subscriber, copy and paste the first one. If you're not, copy and paste the second one. Let's go blow up Rector's chat and say hello and get tricky. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys on Saturday.